Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Space Engineers. Now, today we find ourselves a little bit away from the place where we were last episode, but the reason for that was that, well, we needed a little bit of fuel, and I also needed to test a few things in regards to the ghosts that we had in the machine last time. Jesus, it took me a while to find the ghost, guys. It took me a while, but I found it. And then I test the ship, and nothing exploded. Fantastic, right? Those are the best news. Especially after things go boom a bunch of times last time. But that problem has been solved. Now, my friends, in between episodes, and as per usual, I did a little bit of grinding this time, and as you can see by the amount of clutter in my screen, the grinding was actually exploration. We still hadn't found the gold just yet, but now I have wonderful news that I will show you in a little bit. But first, just check it out. A system to help me out align the Spacestrocity in a way that doesn't collide with anything and I don't have to move the camera a bunch of times. Pretty simple, we just have a few sensors, I will show you in a bit. Now I just have to park the Spacestrocity, which, you know, now it's easier because I don't have to go around lining up before I get into the hangar. I can just push myself in. You know, I kinda know the hangar by now, so I kinda know when I am in the middle, and so it's quite simple. As you can see, now it's just push back and we are connected. Beautiful, right? This thing. So, how does this work? It's equal on both sides, so I'm just going to show you one. Let me just put everything on show Earth, and then we'll turn on the sensors. Alright, so here we go, show sensor field of range, and here we go. Right, so pretty simple, we have three sensors. The bottom and top sensor, they analyze if you are getting a little bit too close to the doors, and they turn on the red lights. The top sensor turns on the top light, the down sensor turns on the down light. And then we have the middle sensor that just analyzes if you have a correct approach and turns on those four lights. I could, in theory, have a sensor for each light, but that's a little bit too much for this. This is good enough. This side is pretty much replicated on the other. So yeah, this is actually pretty helpful, my friends. You have no idea the amount of times that I had to move the camera around trying to see if I wasn't perfectly lined up and if I was going to collide with anything. It was just a little bit of a pain in the butt. So these help out a lot. Now, please, could you please go away? Thank you. There we go. Now, my friends, what could this wonderful news about exploration be today? Let's see if I can find it in this cluster of things, but I'm pretty sure it's this way. It's that one. See that description over there. 6 own signals: ice, nickel, platinum, and that's right, I finally found the freaking gold, my friends. It only took me like, I don't know, close to 2 hours of searching, as you can imagine. Yeah, there was a lot of searching, and in those 2 hours, actually, something rather interesting happened. Around, let me see if I recall correctly, I think it's around these parts. I think it's that one. Nope, it's that one over there. On those 7 own signals at 38 kilometers, there is actually a drone facility nearby, and as I was exploring I didn't notice that, and we got attacked by drones a couple of times. But as you might imagine, the Spacestrocity, which was the vehicle that I was using, was able to handle it rather nicely. Here's the footage. Yep, like a pro. I was worried that the Spacestrocity wasn't exactly the toughest vehicle out there, but I was wrong. Those two drones stood no chance. I actually was very careful as well, so that probably helped a little bit. So yeah, two less drones to create problems in the universe. Now, my friends, I had to stop in here by this ice asteroid because we were running a little bit short on fuel, and you can see I did a lot of damage to this thing, okay? A lot of damage. Right now, I believe we have close to 1.5 million ice in storage. Let's just take a look at that. Excluding, of course, the ones in the connectors, which is something rather unfortunate, but whatever. Oh, most got processed. Yeah, we had 1.5 million tons of ice before I turned off the game last time, but now we have a little bit less. And let me tell you, that is not even in... that's close to enough to fill up our tanks. We are almost full, but yeah, there is a lot of ice mining just to fill up those tanks. And we look, where is it? Where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. Look, we moved 28 kilometers away from our starting point, and we burned through like 50% of our fuel. Most of it was the hydrogen generators, but still less than ideal, especially when you have to do that thing. So, you know, I was doing my research for the automated drones, and I think we are going to postpone the automated defense drones a little bit longer, because we have to go back to our refueling station and do a few changes. I kinda want fuel on demand. I want the fuel to come to me. I don't want to go over there to fuel up. That's ridiculous, especially when you have to fuel up every 30 kilometers or so. Not exactly ideal. I know that, well, we don't need every 30 kilometers, but still, you get the point. So, given that I was doing some research on automated drones and whatnot, and I actually got a little bit discouraged because I noticed that the drones work on waypoints, and if you are moving, the waypoints are not moving with you, but you know, for something as simple as bring me fuel from over there and till the point that I am, it's actually something rather simple to set up. So I'm about to create a logistic systems that will allow us to do just that: a large grid cargo drone to bring us fuel from our resupply station wherever we are in the solar system, as long as we have the mandatory relay stations along the way. I think that's something rather feasible and easy to achieve. Now, my friends, technically speaking, I didn't want to bring this thing with us, but we have no resources there, so we have to bring the entire capital ship with us. But it's not going to burn a lot of fuel, nor is it going to take a long time. So I don't think that is going to be an issue. Also, check it out, I managed to put the blueprint over here because I removed the PCU units, the limits, I mean, because guess what, while I was building that, we reached the PCU limit. It was rather amusing, actually, but oh well. Now there is no limit. We can build as much as we want. Let's convert back into ship. We don't need to close that off. I'm pretty sure everything is fine. Fire up our engines and let's move towards the refueling station so that we can start working on the objectives that I have laid out. No bangs, no clanging, just fantastic. Let's do a full burn, turn off our braking thrusters, and enjoy this rather quick trip. It's only 30 kilometers, so should not take longer than, I would say, 5 minutes. I suppose that I will see you guys over there. The prodigal son returns once again. Just doing a little bit of maneuvering using the ion thrusters only so that we don't burn a billion fuel doing these maneuvers. I just want to be as close as I can to our station. There we go. We lost the ability to connect to it a long time ago, but at least we can be close to it, I suppose. Also, this cockpit definitely needs some reorganization. It's looking a little bit messy, and my frames are also looking messy, so the game is not enjoying having these two colossal structures next to each other. I mean, the fuel station is not colossal, but you get what I mean. In any case, now that we are here, we just need to set up a few things first. Waypoints to dock the ship, but first we must build the ship. And another thing, I want to build a security camera around this place so that I can remotely control the crane. Right, but it's useful to be, you know, looking at the crane while you are controlling it, so that you don't collide with anything and explode a billion things. And you know, after we have the crane and the ship, we'll create the waypoints. We'll bring the ship all the way to that location, and then we'll request some fuel to be delivered there. So first, let's get this crane going to have more fuel ready to go, and then we'll take care of the other things. Okay, my friends, so the drill is going. Security camera first. So the way to do this is we grind away that, we add a small head, and then we build a tiny little camera on top of it. Very simple, but at the same time it's going to do everything that we want. I want a small hinge, please. Not a hinge part, a small hinge. There we go, let's lock that hinge, even though there is no gravity in here. Then what we do is we go like this. Bam, bam. Just to give it a, you know, a camera look. Where is the camera? Well, camera? Oh, here it is. Sometimes I forget where the stuff is. And bam, there we go. So now with that rotor and that hinge, we can control rotation and pitch, and we can pretty much from this location have a good perception of the crane. The crane cannot go towards that area anyway, which is the area which is blocked by the station, so we'll be able to see, you know, most of it. Pretty simple. Now I'm going to build another one over here so that we have a good view of... I mean, we can rotate the camera that way. I kind of wanted to have a good view of the... connecting action between the drone and the base. You know what, this is not super costly, let me build another one. Okay, my friends, so our two security cameras have been constructed. Pretty simple, but they are going to do the job. I already set up the controls in the hotbar for that, the fuel station. I also had to build a remote control, otherwise no luck, right? Can you attach, please? Thank you. Let's put ourselves in the edge and let's see if we can see ourselves looking down. So we go into the shift key menu, select the fuel station control, right? In the group 2 and 3 I have the two different cameras, so let's go for camera number 1. Right now we are beautifully looking at our crane. For some reason the crosshair doesn't want to focus, but that's fine. So, if we want to look up, all we need to do is we turn on the thingy, we turn off the lock, and we start looking up very slowly. Let's take care of the other rotor as well. The other way, we have the reverses, and there we go. Maybe I'm going to increase the velocity a little bit. 0.1 is not exactly a lot. Yeah, 0.5, it's much better. And here we go, looking all the way up. So let's see if we can see ourselves through the camera. And there we go. Look at that, we can see ourselves. Okay, maybe you need a little bit more. Without the crosshair it's a little bit difficult to see where the center is. A little bit more. There we go, look at that handsome engineer right there. Now let's put the camera back. All we need to do is reverse all the commands, reverse both the hinges and the rotor. We then turn them on again and the camera should rotate back into its position. Pretty cool. So now let's just adjust the other camera. It's pretty much the same, so let's turn on this block and point it downwards a little bit until we see the connector, and then let's rotate the rotor, just like so, and this will give us more than enough vision so that we can see if everything happens perfectly. Cool. So now that we have that done, I also need to add on the control bar the commands for the crane, but other than that, all that we need to do now is build ourselves primitive cargo ship, only to transport only gases. It should be pretty simple. Let's say 3 large fuel tanks, a bunch of batteries and some ion thrusters should be just fine. Okay, my friends, so like I said, something pretty simple. Going to be as simple as a connector, and the fuel tanks were right here. No, those are refineries, base manager. These are the tanks, they look alike, so it's only natural that I get confused from time to time. But yeah, something like this. Bam, bam, bam. And then just a bunch of thrusters around it, and we are going to be good to go. I'm not going to lose too much time making this one beautiful, and if we get attacked, oh well. I suppose because of its simplicity, it will be easy to build another one. There we go, my friends. Pretty simple, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be very efficient. But there is still a few blocks that we need to add, like an antenna and a few other regular light armor blocks. But I kind of have to weld everything that I have in here first before we do anything, because this is going to be not that heavy of a craft. I'm going to assume 2 gyroscopes are going to be enough, but if not, we can always modify the design a little bit. For now, this is going to be it, and I am going to weld all of it. So those pirates are getting a little bit closer than I would like. It might be a business shipment, but still, I don't want them anywhere close to my base. We are in the middle of something very sensitive. So how about we send... Oh, I cannot do that from there. We still have time. How about we send one of our pebble drones their way, just to harass them a little bit and test the pebble in combat. We never tested the pebble before. So how about we do that right now? Let's close that. The lower hangar is already built. Let's release the pebble number 1. Let's sit in the control seat, and now let's go into Shift K. Pebble number 1, let's control it. Let's take a look at the camera and turn on our engines. Okay. Slowly. Okay, let's be slow about this. After all, this thing is not exactly too good at braking, but it's actually good at accelerating. Okay, let's go. Let's pay a visit to that thing. Alright, my friends, Pebble combat drone Getting in range of the target, let's start braking so that we can get in a good position. Hopefully that thing will not fire at us anytime soon. I don't know the range of these guns, all I know is that I am doing some damage. Oh, this thing is actually darker than I... Oh boy! We are suffering catastrophic damage. Do a barrel roll, and... I lost camera. Yeah, good luck. Oh no, look at the bastard! Look at the bastard going. You think you're going away? No, 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 no. That's why we have 2 of these. Come on, it's getting away. We cannot afford these kinds of thingies. Jesus, it's one of these, I'm pretty sure. It's constantly changing the names of the crafts. Yeah, finally, here we go. That thing is now long gone, when it was so close to us. Let's go arrest it again. Okay, let's start firing on that bastard and see when we finally start hitting stuff. Let's not break too much. Let's try to go for the turrets first. Okay, let's do sideways. Let's go sideways while we kinda roll so that we expose other parts of the pebble that is not a camera. And why am I not getting any hit markers? Well, this is just like blind firing right now. Yeah, we lost another camera, but I'm still firing. Yeah, I have just to be careful not to crash the pebble. Number 2. Oh no, you're not going anywhere, my friends. Yeah, the thing is gone. Well, it was a good attempt. 2 pebbles lost, and I think we did a little bit of damage. We'll have to print more. But that's fine, I suppose. Or maybe we can just go and collect the first pebble. I don't know where it is, but that thing has power, so it will eventually stop. And yeah, we can collect it later and repair it. The second one, however, got totally destroyed, and that thing ran away. But at least it's going now. Bye-bye. Don't show up here again. Are you joking, my friend? It's taunting me. It's coming back. It's coming back! What the hell? Do you really want to go again? Really? I had other plans, but if you want to tango, let's tango, my friend. If that's the way you want it, let's see, do I have enough space to drop my... no I don't. God damn it, go away please, stop taunting me. I'm pretty sure this is one of those things that I'm going to regret later, but I don't like being taunted. Not by filthy pirates. No, 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 no. We have rockets now. Okay, and this thing is just taunting me. It's not going away. It's sitting precisely in the same spot forever. And if that is the case, if you're going to be like that, that's fine by me. I just want a way to turn off the rocket turrets, because I'm pretty sure at a long distance rockets are very inaccurate. Let's see, what's the range in this thing? 600 meters, yeah. We'll give it the maximum range, but I will only turn on the rockets once we get close to it. But for now, let's unleash a volley of fire and pain. So, I believe it is only protected by interior turrets, which have less range than we do. So if we just sit around this place, there will be nothing they can do about it. Let's launch a barrage of missiles and see if we hit any... Oh, we are hitting! Go crazy! Blast them away, my friends! Ooh, a big chunk has just separated. Let's get closer and analyze the damage that we are making. Let's try to split the fire. The side turrets can fire at that chunk because for some reason they are really keen on firing at it, and the other side turrets can fire on the main chunk while we move backwards a little bit, so that we can be within range of firing but they can't. So we'll just harass them from very far away. Okay, I think that's probably enough. Let's do the finishing blow now. Okay, that was not the finishing blow, but okay. See what you get? We were trying to be peaceful in our existence, and now this thing is destroyed. Let's just analyze the damage. It's still trying to run away from us. Is that correct? Let's try to inertia dampen into this thing. Come on. Come on, give me what I want. Come on. I know it's possible. I'm not getting the relative thingy. It's actually going rather slowly. Let's see, can we salvage anything from this? Nah, there is no nothing worth... oh, there is a good ion thruster there. Let's try to get it. Alright, my friends, so we have run out of gold, unfortunately, but that was to be expected. Why wouldn't we run out of gold? And so I had to come over here and grab some more. I just brought the Spacestrocity, but I had to show you guys this resource node. Just look at the amount of resources that we have over here. We have ice, platinum, nickel, and of course, the gold. But we don't have just one node. No. The game punished me for far too long. Only to give me... let's see if we can see it, it's on the other side. And there we go, guys, we have actually 3 gold deposits. So I actually am pretty happy about this find. It took a while, but I finally found it. So I'm just going to mine a little bit of gold, and then we are going to mine the remaining after we bring our capital ship over here. But you know, I just want to get the fuel cargo drone ready to go before we move again. So yeah, a little bit of a travel is going to be necessary. Well, my friends, here I am, minding my own business, welding my ship, and I think the pirates want to tango again. Look at them! Look at the nerve on these guys. Let's take a look using the camera over here. This one. Are you moving towards us? Not really. We could go after it. And this one. And this one looks to be also not exactly moving towards us. But in any case, my friends, I'm going to detach the frigate once again. I'm going to open the hangar and detach it, so that we have the vehicle on standby should any of these two ships come any closer. We don't want to show weakness to these pirates. Yeah, my friends, these pirates need to learn a lesson. They are interrupting us way too many times today. So, you know what? Let's turn off braking thrust and let's make a full burn that way. Look at this is Pirate Central today. 3 vehicles within our range. This is unbelievable. I'm glad that we really have a few defensive towers around our refueling station now, because otherwise things could get a little bit complicated. But it's time to clean up the trash, my friends. So let me shut up. Hello. Game. That was disconcerting. But okay. As I was about to say, time for me to shut my mouth and destroy a bunch of pirates. Alright, my friends, I think this ship is not going anywhere. Pretty cool. Now, let's see if we can find any goodies aboard, because, well, we took a little bit of a beating over here on the front. But if there is anything good that we can take, I mean, why not? Let's see. Can I access you and see? We have some cobalt, uranium. You had some stuff aboard. I can find it, that is. Not a lot. Not a lot of stuff. I feel happy knowing that I destroy it, so I'm just going to salvage what I can and move on. We have more important things to do other than pirating. Well, my friends, I'm just grabbing a few missiles and I'm going again. Look at them! Look at the nerve of these guys. They think they can just, like, do whatever they want. Oh, I don't have a lot of missiles. That's not cool. Scrap goes there. Please come here. Give me all the missiles that I had. Oh boy, missiles are big. Okay. Let me transfer some missiles and then we are going. If we are lucky, these guys might get within our perimeter defenses and whoa, 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 whoa. Let's for now just use Gatlings until we have a good position on them. And then I'll unleash a barrage of missiles. Just kind of want to see if our Gatlings can get rid of their turrets so we can have a stable and advantageous position. Oh, we have drones incoming. It's not cool. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Go missiles, go crazy. Now, fire, 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 fire. Okay, we are taking some serious fire now, so given that we have suffered enough damage, I'm going. They have learned their lessons and that it's just a Hulk in space, no longer can do anything about it. I mean, I don't think that thing can move anymore. So, yeah, let's go back, because otherwise we might get stuck in the water and that is no good. We lost a turret, we lost a bunch of engines, and we don't have any more missiles. And we even suffered some friendly fire from that missile, but oh well, I think it was another successful run. We just took a little bit of damage, that's all. Well, my friends, before the pirates interrupt us once again, the design and welding of the ship is almost done. We are just missing a few things, but pretty much the design of the ship is going to be as we have it right now. I'm not going to cover the entire ship with blocks. That was never the intent. I usually like to give, you know, leave a few spaces opening. After all, opening, not... Sorry guys, words are difficult. I like to leave some spaces open so that we can see the insides of the ship, even though that's not exactly the smartest of ideas. Now, because space is getting a little bit dangerous, we are going to just give it 2 turrets for defense, just as a precaution. We never know when a wild drone might appear, and I feel like 2 turrets will be, you know, more than enough to at least defend the ship against small scale threats. And we also need an antenna, I believe. If I can find it in the middle of all this mess. Oh, this thing is a little bit bigger than I... Yeah, I kinda wanted to put it over there, but that is not going to happen, so... where would be the next best spot? And there we go, my friends. Antenna build and 2 turrets already done as well. Now, my friends, I think that we are running out of time, because these pesky pirates always messing with us, but you know, we cannot let them get away with their shenanigans. We have to show them who is boss, so I think that this fuel cargo drone will have to be done in 2 parts. Today we got the build done, and in the next episode we'll set up the waypoints, set up the autopilot, and send it to meet us by the gold nodes that we found, right? We kind of want to set up a few waypoints over here to make it so that the craft can dock with the station easily, and then we will just alter the waypoint next to our position, right? We record a waypoint next to wherever we are. We change the autopilot to include that waypoint, and the craft, in theory, should move from here till whatever, right? It's empty space, there shouldn't be anything in its path, and the docking part we'll have to do manually, but it shouldn't be too difficult. We'll have to modify our ship a little bit, we'll have to add a port for the docking procedures, but I think all of that will have to be a future me problem, because present me already done a lot, especially when it comes to dealing with pests. But, well, oh, another thing, my friends, I also recovered the pebble from the previous excursions. This is the damage the thing took. It's a tad bit banged up and crumbled, well, in the next episode we'll attach it back into the printer, and we'll give it a quick repair job so that we can use it in other battles. But yeah, once again, problem for future me. And with all of that said, I hope that you have enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!